Hello everyone, and welcome back to the English Practice Podcast. My name is Sarah, and I'm so happy you're here today. I love making these episodes because they help many people learn English in an easy way. Today we will talk about one of the most useful topics, how to talk about yourself. It's something you need when you meet new people or start a conversation.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom, and I'm really excited to be here with you. Talking about yourself is very important because it helps people know who you are. In this episode, we'll learn simple phrases you can use to introduce yourself. Talk about your job, hobbies, and family. So, grab a cup of coffee, relax, and let's get started together.
When we meet someone new, we usually start by saying our name. You can say, "I'm Sarah," or "My name is Sarah." If you want to sound friendly, you can add, "Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you." I always try to smile when I say this because it makes the conversation warm. Smiling and using friendly words help people feel comfortable.
That's right, Sarah. I usually say, "Hey, I'm Tom. It's great to meet you." It sounds natural and friendly, and people like that. When someone tells you their name, don't forget to answer, "Nice to meet you too." It shows that you are polite and kind. Remember, a good first impression is very important. After your name, people often ask, "Where are you from?" You can answer, "I'm from France," or "I'm from Mexico." If you live in another country, you can say, "I'm from Poland, but I live in Germany." This helps people understand a little about your background. You can also say something short about your city or why you like it.
That's true. I usually say, "I'm from Canada, but I live in Spain now." People often ask me why, and then I can tell them more about my life. It's a nice way to make the conversation longer. You can say, "I moved here for work," or "I like the weather here." Small details make your answer interesting. Now let's talk about what you do, your job or studies. You can say, "I'm a student," or "I'm a teacher." If you want to add more, say, "I work as an engineer," or "I work in a hospital." Remember to use it before your job name, for example, a doctor, a driver. It's a small word, but it's very important in English.
That's a great tip. I usually say, "I'm an English teacher and podcaster. I love helping people learn English." If you don't work right now, that's okay too. You can say, "I'm looking for a job," or "I'm taking a break at the moment." Always be honest, but keep your sentences short and positive. Let's move on to hobbies, a fun part of your self-introduction. You can say, "I like," "I love," or "I enjoy." For example, "I like reading books," "I love cooking," or "I enjoy playing basketball." These sentences are easy, but they help people learn more about you. Try to say 2 or 3 things you enjoy in your free time.
Yes, hobbies show your personality. I usually say, "In my free time, I like baking cookies and traveling." You can also say, "I like listening to music," or "I enjoy walking in the park." It's nice to ask the other person, "What about you?" That keeps the conversation friendly and active. Hobbies are always a great topic to talk about. Another nice thing to say about yourself is a fun fact. It can be something small or special. For example, fun fact, I've visited 10 countries. It helps people remember you. My students love this idea because it makes introductions more personal and interesting.
That's true, Sarah. My fun fact is, I can cook really good Italian pasta. People always smile when they hear that. You can also say, "I have a dog," or "I can play the piano." Just choose something you like about yourself. It's a great way to make others curious and friendly.
You can also talk about your family. You don't need to say a lot, just a few details. For example, "I live with my family," or "I have one brother and one sister." You can also say, "I'm married," or "I live with my parents." It's simple, but people like to hear about your family life.
Yes, that's a good idea. I usually say, "I'm married and I have 2 kids." If you don't want to say too much, you can just say, "I have a small family." or my family is very important to me. Talking about family makes conversations more friendly. Everyone has something nice to share about their loved ones. You can also tell people about your daily routine. For example, I wake up at 7. I go to work, or I study English in the evening. These are easy sentences and help you practice verbs. I usually say, I wake up early, have breakfast, go to work, and teach English classes. You can make it longer by adding small details like what you eat or how you go to work.
Yes, that's great. I can say, I wake up at 8, go for a walk, and then start working on my podcast. Small actions make your English sound more natural. You don't need to say everything, just a few things about your day. People enjoy hearing about how others spend their time. It's a simple way to connect. It's also nice to talk about your goals or dreams. You can say, my dream is to travel around the world, or I want to learn English fluently. Dreams show what is important to you. For me, my dream is to open a small language cafe where people can practice English and make new friends. It's good to dream big but speak simply.
That's a lovely dream, Sarah. For me, I usually say, my goal is to help people feel confident speaking English. And personally, I want to learn to play the piano. You can also say something like, I want to visit Japan, or I want to learn to drive. Talking about your dreams helps others understand what motivates you. You can also say a few words about your personality. For example, I'm friendly, I'm shy, I'm funny, or I'm hardworking. I usually say, I'm friendly and patient. These words help people know what kind of person you are. Just use 1 or 2 adjectives, not too many.
Yes, I usually say, I'm cheerful and talkative, and it's true. You can also say, I'm creative, or I'm a positive person. It's important to choose good words about yourself. Be confident, but not too serious. People like when you describe yourself with a smile. Now that we've learned all the parts, name, country, job, hobbies, family, and dreams, let's try to make a full self-introduction. This is your chance to put everything together. Don't worry if it's not perfect, the most important thing is to speak and practice. I'll start first and give you my example. Then Tom will share his, and you can make your own at home. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Canada, but I live in Spain now. I work as an English teacher, and I really enjoy helping people learn new languages. I live with my husband, and we love traveling together on weekends. In my free time, I like reading books, baking cookies, and visiting new cities. I'm a creative and positive person, and my dream is to open a language cafe where people can meet and practice English. Fun fact, I collect postcards from every country I visit.
That was great. Sarah, I really like how natural and friendly your introduction sounds. Now I'll share mine. Remember, you can use these examples to make your own. Just change the words to fit your life. Here's my version. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm from England, and I live in London. I'm an English teacher and podcaster, and I love helping people feel confident when they speak English. I'm married and have 2 kids, and we like spending time together at the park. In my free time, I enjoy playing guitar, cooking pasta, and watching movies. I'm a friendly and patient person. My dream is to travel to Japan one day and learn more about its culture. Fun fact, I can make really good Italian pasta.
That was amazing, Tom. I love how you used simple sentences but made your story interesting. You see, everyone can make a nice self-introduction with just a few short sentences. It's not difficult when you practice a little every day. Now, it's your turn, dear listener. Try to make your own version using our examples.
Yes, take your time and speak slowly. You can record yourself and listen to how you sound. If you make mistakes, that's okay. It's part of learning. Try to smile when you speak. It really helps your voice sound more confident. And if you can practice with a friend, it's more fun.
Before we finish, let's review what we learned today. We talked about how to say your name, where you're from, your job, hobbies, family, and dreams. We also learned how to use words like I'm, I like, I live, and I want. These are small words, but they help you make full sentences in English. Remember to practice them every day.
That's right. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to talk about yourself. Don't worry about grammar too much at first. Focus on speaking clearly and with confidence. You can write your introduction, read it aloud, and then try to say it without looking. You'll improve step by step, I promise.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the English Practice Podcast. We really hope today's lesson helps you feel more confident talking about yourself in English. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep learning. Every day you speak a little English, you get better.
Exactly. Don't forget to follow us. Share this episode with your friends and practice your self-introduction with them. We love hearing from you. Tell us about your dreams and hobbies in the comments. Thanks again for joining us today.
See you next time, everyone. Take care and have a great day.
Bye-bye and happy learning.